some deadfall on the ground. And honestly, it's a sweet setup. I'm sitting on top of my saddle platform. I've never done it, but it's working pretty well. Got a little bit of visibility this way, but it's not great. I'm also kind of right on the edge of the property line, but it's where I've been hearing them every single night. So it'll be sweet if this goes down. I'm excited for it. Well, I think I missed the turkey. I checked my arrow. I didn't want to drag too long because I got a couple big bucks over here. But I had some beard in the broadhead. found it. I had some beard hair inside of the broadhead, but didn't have any blood, so I figured I would look at it dark. I didn't want to blow the spot out. Sure enough, when that buck came up, he kind of circled up the hill, and then came down to 20 yards. I didn't have a shot on him, but as soon as he got to my scent trail, he walked back. Not even 20 minutes later, some dogs got pushed this way, and I heard him down there. I was positive it was him, but he stopped because he knew he smelled me down here. So, I don't know. I'm gonna try to come back here in the morning. Maybe something happens yet tonight, but I'm running out of light fast. Man, that was a rush. All of it. Plan was to get out into the woods this morning. That didn't work very well. Woke up, felt pretty sick. It was raining pretty bad outside. Decided it was probably better for me to hold off and get out early for this afternoon. Should be a good night. It's a little bit windy. The wind isn't perfect, but I'm also on the ground and it's a really hilly spot, so hopefully thermals work with me. Kind of just play it out by ear. If I gotta move, I'll move. My setup is perfect and I'm right over top of that scrape. I had 4 or 5 different deer hit that scrape overnight. Nothing huge. That one buck I had in yesterday, the target buck, he didn't show back up. Neither did those turkeys, but not really trying to turkey hunt, but I got a turkey tag and that has to be filled by the 15th. So it ain't the end of the world if I don't see a turkey, but I've got 3 deer tags right now. I got 2 bucks and a doe. So that's the main focus. Trying to get on this target buck. The other target buck we had is gone. He was taken by the neighbors. He was a stud. I was pretty happy for them. They had seen him once or twice each season so far for the last 3 seasons. We got another big buck like him that's out there. We've got this trend for like mature 7 points, and it's just where they're getting a full 4 on the one side, big brow tines, and then on the left side they're getting a big brow tine and it's just forking off into a 3 on the one side. So it's kind of a genetic thing going on out there, and we've got a whole bunch. We got like 4 or 5 different 7 points that are all shooters. The one that I had come in yesterday was a mainframe 8, small brow tines, but he was big. His G2s were real long, outside the ears, definitely a shooter. I didn't get a shot at him. I needed him to step 2 more feet out towards the scrape. I might trim a few branches in the spots that he came through yesterday just to see if I might have to take a shot early. stop him while he's walking in. If it happens again, I don't even know if he'll be around. I didn't scare him off yesterday, but my scent trail that I went and walked down to when I got my arrow for my turkey, he got onto that and he kind of walked back out into the woods. He did run off, but I think it wasn't me that he was running off for. My wind was in perfect direction, and he didn't see me ever. He was a little on edge, but 10-15 minutes after he went back into the woods, 3 does came running out of nowhere, and I assumed that it was him behind them. So I mean, I heard him at least. He stopped. He was cracking branches like he was full out chasing them. So if he's still in that little area, I might be able to get him to come in tonight. Got my fingers crossed. He's definitely the buck I'm after. If one of the other big 7s come in, I'm not going to be picky. It is November 8th. Wicks out. My stepdad had some of these laying around. They're pretty potent. I thought nothing could hurt what I'm doing right now, so I put them up. I lit them because you're supposed to burn them like insect sticks. I put 2 of them up. One downwind of me, one further up. 10 minutes after I lit them, I sat down, got all my stuff set up. I started putting on this face paint, and I only have this on because I'm on the ground. I could care less if I was up in a tree. But 10 minutes after I put those scent wicks up, I actually had a little tiny 3-point come in. Not even 15 yards, I think it was 13. It came right up in front of me. Didn't even see me. He hit that scream that I found yesterday. And then just continued on his way. I mean, it was right in front of me. But I'm not saying these things did that. But they got him to come in. He was way opposite from yesterday. It's beautiful out, not a cloud in the sky, no rain. Yesterday it rained for about 4 or 5 hours and then let off at dark and then continued to, actually, there was a pretty big thunderstorm at night. As I was leaving the woods, I could see the lightning and hear the thunder pretty far off. It just started getting crazier and crazier. So last night there wasn't a lot of movement on cameras. There was a couple bucks that showed up, some does moving around. But last night, after that little 3 or 4 point came in early on off, he had kind of walked back in the woods. I heard something further down the hill and never really got a look at it. But then about 5 minutes before dark, it's really hard to see back in there. Once I get from further back out in the woods and then get up front to where it's open more, it's like I have another 10-15 minutes of shooting light. But down in the woods there, I had another small buck come out downwind of that scent wick, head bobbing everywhere, sniffing the air, trying to find out where that scent's coming from. He kind of meandered there for a little while, and then another buck joined. The other buck looked a little bit taller, but still not quite a shooter. He hung around for a little while too, and then the smaller buck ended up coming up towards me, and that was the end of that. Kind of scared him away. He didn't make any noise or anything like that, but I was like, get on out of here, pretty much. I think I just grunted at him really lightly. But after that, I didn't see or hear anything else. So hopefully today is a little different. Hopefully we get some chasing action again, like the first night. Last year, I want to say we had quite a bit of chasing and rut activity going on all the way through Thanksgiving when I shot a smaller 7-point. He was hot on a doe, tongue hanging out, tripping over brush. So I know we're going to get some extended rut activity. It's just, we're in the peak of it now, and it's my last day this week to hunt. I've got to work a 12 tomorrow and then a 12 on Saturday. So then I'm back out Sunday, Monday. I work Tuesday, and then Wednesday is the gun opener. So it will actually be my first time hunting out here during gun season for the opener instead of way up north at deer camp. So it should be fun. Hopefully tonight's the night.
Hey guys, I don't even think I introduced myself at all in this video, in this long video. Sorry, not sorry. It's my first time editing one ever. My name is Lance. I'm with RUGG'D. It's RUGG''D, not the traditional way of spelling it, RUGGED. We're a clothing brand. We started in June of 2021. Sean Lundy and I, kind of working on year number 3 here. It's been a blast. We've done some pretty cool things and gone to some pretty cool places. And I just wanted a way to kind of share some of those things, even if it is just our hunting seasons back home, or just a place to kind of compile all of our trips and things that we do. RUGG'D is all about the outdoors, hunting, fishing, hiking, fitness, anything fitness related. But we're kind of merging the two together in a brand, and it's gone pretty well so far. I've been kind of wanting to do something like this for a while, just didn't really know where to start. And people keep just saying, or keep telling me just to throw it up there. Don't worry about the editing, don't worry about the quality of the film, you'll get better with it. So here it is. It's my first go around at it, and I've had some pretty cool reels and shorts that I've shared on different social media platforms, and a couple of them have done really well, not expecting it to. I had a pretty cool hunting video that did really well on Facebook, out of all places, and it was just a trip that I took up north at the very start of the rut here this year. So yeah, this is kind of going to be the place that we upload some of our adventures, some of our trips and things that we go on. And without trying to take too much of your time here, I just wanted to introduce myself. If I didn't say it, I'm Lance, and I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. If you made it this far, please do. It's kind of weird saying that. It's the first time I've ever said that in my life. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.